that there will come a time when black people wake up and become intellectually independent enough to think for themselves, as other humans are intellectually independent enough to think for themselves, then the black man will think like a black man, and he will feel for other black people. And this new thinking and feeling will cause black people to stick together. And then at that point, you'll have a situation where when you attack one black man, you are attacking all black men. And this type of black thinking will cause all black people to stick together. And this type of thinking also will bring an end to the brutality inflicted upon black people by white people. And it is the only thing that will bring an end to it.
Black person, a black American, African American person who is very, very, very successful and wealthy, they've had to do something to undermine other black people, and they've had to do bad things. I mean, having extreme wealth and having a lot of money, you have to be cutthroat. You have to be willing to do anything. And I'm not willing.
Baby was shot up. He was shot 6 times. Roger Fortson was the best America had to offer. He was a U.S. Airman, Special Ops. He was 23 years old. His girlfriend was on FaceTime with him, so she heard everything.
Do not move, stop moving.
It wasn't a good exchange. He never fired a weapon or anything. He respected authority. Yes. Correct this narrative and don't put a stain on the name of this young man.
I ain't feel man. Jamaica walk, man. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, big up yourself. Alright, so big up Jeffrey Tavares. But ladies and gentlemen, we have a limited amount of time we can be an amplified sound. It's coming down to the minutes. But listen, them things that we now come out and ask you guys to contribute. Yeah, because they might talk about money, so we're just afraid to talk about money.
Really?
A joke on me.
Really?
I want to thank all of you who have donated already. And I just want to point, we have a box over there on the table, and this time it's not a brown. I said this time it's not a what?
Brown paper bag.
Pass me the box, let me show them the box. Okay, yo, no brown paper, only thing in a brown paper bag a patty. Oh, voilà, we have only for brown paper bag, but a patty in it. Give me the box, give me the box, and we show them the pretty box. Show them the pretty box. Is our box pretty? Red, my box pretty? And it's so not brown today. Oh.
Everybody's getting fed up with black people except for black people.
Interesting to see the black communities in Chicago and New York screaming bloody murder now because these illegal immigrants are coming into your towns. I've been warning you black folks in the inner cities for years.
You know what he wanted to say. I've been trying to warn you niggas.
The white liberal politician is your enemy. Malcolm X said it in '65. He's a fox. He says that he's going to help you for his own personal agenda. But yet you'll keep voting for these white fucking liberal politicians that don't give a about you.
Every election, 92% of the black vote goes to Democrat. If that just drops to 80%, the Republicans will win in a landslide. We don't need all of them to wake up. We just need about 5% of them to wake up. The other 80% of them niggas can stay asleep. They can stay in their coma. I don't understand, man. They just got this allegiance to liberals. I don't know why. It's like in the black culture, they feel that they're obligated because they're black. They should vote for liberal.
This video is a tough one to make because it confirms what a lot of us as professionals have known for a while now. And that's that in the African American community, we have an issue. We don't talk about mental health awareness until something devastating happens. You know, and I think we have to normalize it and allow people of color to be able to express their feelings and let them know that it's okay to not be okay and for them to get the help that they need. So rest in peace to Chelsea, and the conversation needs to start now.
Inspired by the 4 realities of being a black woman in corporate America, follow this comment to see that post and show her some love. I present the 5 brutal truths of being a black woman consultant in America. If you don't know me, with 15 plus years of experience, a BS from Stanford, an MFA from NYU's Tisch School of the Arts, I help women and BIPOC folks raise $500 to $500,000 to fund their dreams. And you would think that means I get some respect. Well, it doesn't. In case you didn't notice, and don't let the morning face fool you, I'm a black woman consultant. Let's get to the 5 brutal truths. Number 1, if you can show you've gotten results for yourself or a client, then you can sell yourself as a consultant. 100%. Generally, it's worth more than that slip of paper you call a degree. But in some cases, that piece of paper is what gets you in the door, so it's sort of a catch-22. Corporate clients in general are going to want to see a resume with companies that they recognize and references that you can use to vouch for you. Regular folks are going to want to see testimonials and success stories from folks you've worked with in the past. Corporate clients care more about that degree and the name of the school. Regular people want to see that you can deliver. Number 2, and this is the most important one, people expect you to work for free. You think I'm joking and I'm not. They expect you to work for free. In my estimation, due to a legacy of slavery and free labor, they expect you, especially as a black woman, to provide your services and soft emotional support for free. They will nickel and dime you on your rates, and they will also challenge you on your invoices. They may even pay late as a microaggression. To combat this, you have to get really good at negotiating. You have to raise your rates. Yes, I said it. You have to have an ironclad contract that includes late fees, and you have to learn how to speak capitalism. This means I no longer do any free discovery calls. This is what people use to pick your brain. If you do one, then you only do it to figure out if this is a good fit for a potential client. You do not answer any of their questions to solve any of their business problems. If they want questions answered, they have to book a paid consultation. And make sure the rate of your consultation is high as well. That's actually how you get respect. Number 3, people are going to assume you only serve black women because you're a black woman. White consultants are seen as serving everyone, while black consultants, especially women, are seen as serving a niche. Just as art by black folks is seen as black art. I didn't make the rules, I'm just telling you like it is. Paradoxically, I've had the easiest time selling to older white men. I think it has something to do with the legacy of black mammies. Number 4, there's no corporate structure to buffer the microaggression. They will be macroaggressions. I've had clients yell, whine, harass me, refuse to pay, call me a call me a bully, and it will all be directed at you. If you don't have an attorney, get one. If you don't have a virtual assistant to field your emails, get one as well. Number 5, and this is the roughest one. If you survive running this gauntlet, the hardest person to convince of your inherent value will be yourself. Speaking for myself, the last year of my business has been really tough, especially putting up with so much crap.
Hello guys, once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm your host Larry, and remember, if you're watching me for the first time, kindly like, subscribe, comment and share on my videos. Now to my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. Thank you for taking your time to view my videos. To my new subscribers, my new viewers, I want you to feel much welcomed on board. Now, to my Haitian viewers, brothers and sisters, I'm hoping that you all are trying to hold on safe despite everything that's happening. So guys, let's dive in our today's video. So in today's video, I have this video made for you, whereby I want us to talk about how Africans are being treated in the United States, and more so in the UK, in British, or rather in Britain. So I want also to congratulate, or rather appreciate, my Caribbean brothers and sisters, my people from Jamaica. So in the above video that as you have seen, there is this point whereby this guy said that it will get to a point whereby black people will be appreciated, will be respected for being black. But in the meantime, until that happens, why are our fellow black people not supporting their very own black people? Why are you leaving out your very black people? It's like a curse or something. A black person wouldn't want to see his fellow black person like improve himself, or rather improve his living standard. I don't know what's happening with us black people. You know, for me, I tend to think that we are the cause for these high rates of discrimination that we're getting from the white people, because we don't actually appreciate our very own people. We don't support our people. So why would they respect us? Why would they like see us just like normal people despite our colors, our skin colors? If a black person can call cops on his fellow black person for a slight misunderstanding, or rather for a slight misidentity, if you are quick to do that, now tell me, what do you expect this white person to do to me as a black person? Well, we should change. If we need to be respected, we should change. And thank you for my Caribbean brothers and sisters all the way from Jamaica. As we know, Jamaica, we say Jamaica is a very big brand, and everybody wants to be associated with this brand. We know Jamaicans are people who stands up for their rights. They speak up. They speak up for their rights. You don't expect just to hurt a Jamaican, or rather disrespect a Jamaican, and you get away with it. And I'm proud for them for doing that. And we know a lot of black people, they are struggling over the United States, over the United Kingdom. It's not easy for them over there because of these racial abuses. But despite that, they actually have to make their ends meet. They left our countries for a greener pasture, and for that I actually have to blame the government for not acknowledging. Like, we all know a lot of cases whereby Africans, they move over abroad and change their citizenships. We know a lot of sportsmen who change their nationalities because their countries, they don't actually appreciate them. For instance, let's talk about France. Look at the France national team. You look at that, study that, and tell me how many black people can you see? And now there was another video of a British man claiming that Africans, they have flocked their country, and they are taking a lot of privileges and priorities. And there was this response whereby somebody responded to him by telling him that, like, you show me a white person who would work at a car wash. Tell me, or rather show me a white person who would do these lower jobs with a low wage. So Africans, we know they have these powerful genetics, and most Africans do go to these European countries with the aim and to focus about fixing their lives, and also the lives of their loved ones back at home. So when this British man went to the internet and complained that Africans, they have flocked their country, and they've made them lose opportunities, that just sounded so lame to me. And another thing we can talk about is what our governments are making us go through here in Jamaica, or rather here in Africa and over there in Jamaica. What are our leaders doing? Have they become puppets to these white people? Some say our leaders have turned out to be sellouts, whereby it makes us as Africans, us as black people, migrate, be it legally or illegally, to other countries. And by that, we're creating more risks to ourselves when we migrate to all these other countries illegally. We face a lot of risk, like death. I wish our presidents, our leaders, would make Africa and Jamaica and any other country safer for a black person. This will be better. This will make other people respect and love us. It all starts with us. We don't expect it to start from other people. If you don't love ourselves, if we don't support ourselves, nobody else will. So it all starts with us. So guys, I'm your host Larry. Remember, if you're watching my videos for the first time, kindly like, subscribe, comment and share on my videos. My condolences to my viewers in Haiti, to those who lost a loved one in the ongoing war. And also condolences to those who are affected and those also who lost their loved ones during the hurricane season that hit parts of Florida and California over the states. Also, we also know of the ongoing war between Iran and Israel. We all leave it to God. So guys, remember, if you're watching my videos for the first time, like, subscribe, comment and share. And until we meet again, peace out.